Hi everyone, welcome back to Derek's Journey. This is day 12 of my journey, and tonight I want to talk about pushing through. Pushing through is probably my day to day task, pushing through to eat better, pushing through to get a better connection with God or get stronger within the Lord. I have truly been sticking to my vegetables, into my healthy protein, into my low carbs. I am still trying to get that water down. Water is, like I said, the biggest task. If you have any ideas of how I can drink water, please write in the comments. And any clever ideas of getting my water in, please put it in the comments feed so that I can have some way to drink this water. Of course, I use lemons as often as I can, but give me some more home remedies of just drinking water. My goals for this week is simply, those two things: sticking to eating very healthy, and as well as drinking my water. I, of course, really do want to start moving more and get to exercising more. I just can't. My body is just physically right now just tired. I'm always tired just simply because I don't get that sleep that, I really need. I know that in order for me to lose the weight, I simply just have to get, I'm doing the right things. I'm starting the right things to do the right things, starting to eat better and drink the water and, get rest. But in order for me to really start losing the weight that I want to, I know that I have to sleep and get good quality sleep. And in order for me to do that, um, I have to, soon get my CPAP machine, which any day now. I'm just waiting for that phone call. So please keep in prayer that I get that phone call very soon. I want to just shoot right into tonight's positive corner, pushing through. No matter what circumstances that you feel like you are in, know that you can push through anything. A lot of people want to bring you down or say that you can't do anything. I've said this many times before because I feel like, just as many people that try and bring me down, I have, 10 times more people who love me and cheer me on and root me on. I'm unstoppable. I may feel horrible some days. I might feel tired. I might feel like I don't even want to do these videos, but, I am no longer doing it for just myself. I'm doing it for a lot of other people. I've told many people, including my girlfriend, I told her this today. I told her that, you know, I've done weight loss. Um, I've done weight loss things in the past, just simply, excuse me, just simply because I was mad. I remember the very first time I lost a lot of weight. I was actually in high school, and I'm gonna tell you a story. I was in high school, and in high school, I was overweight, but I was mainly a singer, a dancer, an actor. That's what everyone knew me at high school for. I got picked on, I got teased, all while I was there, especially freshman and sophomore year. However, my junior year, I decided to do something totally out of my norm. I did something that I normally just enjoyed watching on TV, but I actually got to play football my junior year in high school, and it changed not only my life, it changed my popularity, it changed my uh, the way that I am built now. I have calf muscles just simply because of high school, because of that one season that I played in junior year. I can tell that parts of my body is still shaped just simply because of the physical the physical change that I had back in that year. I can still see that even though I'm overweight, I know that the muscles are defined from that year. I did something out of the norm that year. I played football, and everyone was in shock. They were like, Knuckles, you playing football? I'll never forget that first time I walked on the field, and all the players were like, Knuckles, what are you doing? They looked at me like I was just crazy. But I faced my fears. That was one of the most difficult things that I had ever done, especially up to that point, because I had been teased so much about singing and acting and performing and whatnot throughout the school. And here I am putting all of that aside and facing fears and doing something that was out of my norm. And I pushed through, and it became one of my best years in high school. I never ever thought that I would ever do anything like that. And even though I didn't do it my second year, I always have that memory of, I did something that was not comfortable. I did something that was out of my norm, just simply because I pushed through and I got through to, something that in my mind was difficult and extremely hard. Football, if you've ever played football or someone who's ever played football, it is a contact sport and it's very, very difficult. It gave me a new outlook on the players and how their physical body is. I remember that when I was playing football, I got addicted to painkillers every single day while I was playing football. We practiced Monday through Thursday, and then Friday was the game, and then if I played on JV, Thursday was the game. And so I just remember, you know, popping 6 or 7 aspirins a day just simply to get through the pain. And then what I realized was once I got through that pain, I realized that I had gotten addicted to it and I had to let it go. A lot of people don't know that, but I literally had to let that go. And I'm glad that I did let it go because it could have, resulted in something else. But I'm thankful that I pushed through, the painkillers. I pushed through the pain of, people talking about me. I pushed through the pain of the physical contact of football. I'm just thankful that I'm pushing through right now. I'm pushing through, not eating what I shouldn't be eating. Right now it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm filming this video. And I came in the kitchen about 15 minutes ago and I was just thinking, oh, I want some cookies. I want something sweet. I want something sweet so bad. But you know what I ate? I ate some almonds and I counted them. I ate 22 almonds. I ate a banana, a small banana, and a couple of grapes just simply because I needed some type of nutrition. I needed something to eat. And I didn't want to go to bed hungry. And so I ended up eating something healthy. And, kudos to me because if it was up to me, I'd be eating everything else. But I'm thankful that I have literally, pushed through the past 2 weeks and I am actually physically changing. And I'll just thank God each and every day that I have another chance to continue on in this journey and, continue to help not only myself but others. Um, like I was saying earlier, I kind of got off track, but I told my girlfriend, many times before I lost weight, for other people, I want to, or for myself, I'm sorry, I've lost weight for myself. Excuse me. I want to lose weight because I'm mad and I'm going to prove somebody wrong, or, I'm unhealthy and I'm just going to try my best to lose as much weight as I can as fast as I can. But none of that worked. What I realized this time is, Derek, don't do it for yourself. Do it for other people. Show other people your testimony, and so that they too can have a testimony. And so I know that this is just a big test, not only for me, but for a lot of people. I know that you're watching my praise. I know that you're watching my test, and you wanted to see if I'm going to fold or if I'm going to go through it, with guns blazing and just passing like you've never seen anything before. I'm truly, truly happy and I'm truly thankful for everything that is happening in my life. I just want to say thank you. Please subscribe to the TNT Journey on Facebook. And please continue to like these videos, comment in the section. If you don't know where the comments is on YouTube, if you scroll all the way down, you'll see a little bar where you can put in your comments feed if you're watching it on your phone or on your tablet. But I love you. Thank you for watching. I hope that I can be a blessing to you as you are a blessing to me. And I shall see you on day 13. Have a great day.